Hey everyone, welcome to your Monday card reading. My name is Mandy. I am one half of Soulstar Energy Collective. And if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. Every Monday, Allison and I like to come on and share a weekly energy reading for you. I'm going to choose 3 cards and you can just keep it general and see what messages kind of pop out for you. You can take a second to kind of feel into whether card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3 has a message for you, or you can ask a question and assign a card. However you'd like to do it will work, hopefully. I'm going to pull from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reid. I'm not going to read from the book. I'm going to channel the messages and the energy that I received from the cards itself. But before I get started, just 2 quick announcements. Yesterday was my birthday, and Allie and I shared a birthday special for everybody in our community. So there is 50% off our Unlocking Your Intuition self-paced course. Allison and I are intuitive teachers, and we have developed our own intuition. And because of the transformation that we've experienced, we truly are so passionate about teaching others how to do this for themselves as well. So we have a couple of beginner courses that are self-paced. So the one that we just released in March is called Unlocking Your Intuition. It's a beautiful course that kind of teaches you how to open your channel safely, some of the foundational steps on connecting to your intuition, and it really focuses on understanding how your intuition is speaking to you. So we're offering that 50% off until Wednesday, July 24th, and 50% off I think is $99 Canadian for anybody who is like, well, what's the price? So all the links are on our website in our bio. The other exciting piece of news is that we are hosting a free masterclass called Awakening Your Intuition. And this masterclass is all about the blueprint that we use, the process that we take our students through to unlock and understand your intuition, because there is steps that you can take, very actionable and organized steps that you can take to start unlocking and awakening and understanding your intuition and how it's coming in for you. And then we wanted to share that. So there's a few things that we do and a process that we take, and we're just excited to share that. So if you're interested in joining that free masterclass, everything's linked again on our website, in our bios, all the things, but it will be held on Monday, August 19th at 6:30 p.m. PST. Anybody who joins us live, we'll put everybody in a draw to win a free joint soul guidance reading. And then anybody who's not able to attend live, well, everybody will get the replay. So we will be sending a replay out. So if that is something you're interested in, developing your intuition, that is what we do. That's what we love to do. That's what we're passionate about. And we're going to host a free masterclass on the 19th of August. So we hope to see you there. So let's get into it. So we're going to do 3 cards. And I've already done my connection and opened my channel safely before I press record. So I'm just going to kind of get right into it. So let's see what Spirit has to share with us today. Card 1, please. I just dropped 2 cards, but that was not a flyer. You know how sometimes you're shuffling cards and then one pops out? That was more of a mess, just because of a messy shuffle. Okay, card 1, please. There we go. So it's called Heart, Home, and Compassion. So for me, I tend to feel the messages first, and then I start receiving a little bit more after. What I feel when I first connect to this card is a lot of almost like hotness in my heart space. So almost like a burning sensation in my heart space. It really feels like some of your heart or something's going to be activated within your heart chakra this week, and it feels really connected to family or relationships, home. I'm feeling like something to do with home. Let me just see here. Okay. Okay, so it feels like there's a couple layers here. So I feel like I'm coming back to myself. I'm coming back home in a sense. And this could be like metaphysically, but also like literally. So it feels like some people are possibly even traveling back home to where their roots are, because I feel like also there's some ancestral work that's happening here. So if you're going on a trip and you're traveling back, even like overseas, or across the country, or even just a short road trip to your hometown, or to where your parents live, or to where your family is, it feels like there's going to be a gathering of family. There's going to be a gathering, but a family, but the ancestors are going to be joining, like the ancestors from beyond. So your past loved ones are going to be joining as well. I just feels like this week is going to be really heart centered, really heart filled. There's going to be a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of just like a lot of love. And I'm just, why I paused was because I was wondering, is this connected to grief? And it could essentially be connected to grief in the sense that we're all coming together because of past love, like somebody's passed, a loved one is passed. But it honestly feels like if that is the case, it's not going to be, there's not going to be, the main energy of that experience is going to be love, not necessarily grief. Like love and gratitude and compassion, and just like this higher level energy where it's just like brought the experience upwards. So it feels like this is a very beautiful experience for whoever chose card number 1. There's going to be, I just feel gratitude for this home, gratitude for this space, gratitude for everything. And even for those that have experienced maybe a difficult relationship with some people in their family, or a difficult upbringing, it's almost like you've got yourself to this point now where you can see the gratitude and the lessons within that experience. So you're no longer connected to the I don't want to say the wrong word here. You're no longer connected to the sorrow or to the experience like you used to. You've been able to move through that in a sense, and you are now coming into a space where there is gratitude for the lessons. You're able to see things from a different perspective. And now I'm hearing that this could be for people who are not necessarily going home, but are maybe doing a little bit of healing around some of their childhood experiences, or some relationships with parents, for example, or with siblings, or with just with family in general. It feels like there's going to be this shift in perspective, where you are moving more into this energy from your heart, and you're able to have love and gratitude for those people, more compassion for their experience and for where they were at, and understanding things from a different perspective. So it's just a really beefy week of family and gratitude and love. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that. And just know that there is like help and energy from past loved ones as well that is supporting this, and that's kind of like bringing it up to the surface, but also like keeping it in that frequency. And by doing this, there is a lot of healing that you're doing, not only for yourself but for them too. For anybody that is kind of coming, that from the other side that's already passed, whatever you're working on in this life and you're healing in this moment with regard to this situation, it feels like you're helping heal those past loved ones at the same time. And so that's why you have all of this support from them. Okay. All right, card 2. Nope. Okay, root girl. The disowned self. Okay. So whoever chose card 2, what I feel instantly is like almost like a bit of sorrow in a sense, like I really want to hermit. I really want to get quiet. I really want to go within, and I really want to process, in a sense, what my emotions and what I'm feeling. So whoever chose card 2, it feels like this week, or whatever you're asking about, there might be some introspection that's happening for you, some depth to this week or to that question. And it's almost like there's a bit of sadness that's attached to it. It's almost like you maybe didn't expect things to work out the way they did. And so there is some sadness happening. One sec here. Okay. Okay. How do I say that? Okay. So this week, this sadness is going to, it feels like it might be connected to something that's going to be uprooted for you this week. So it could be an old memory. It could be coming across an old journal and you kind of like seeing something that triggers something. It feels like something is going to come into your awareness this week that is going to bring you back to your inner child. It's going to bring you back to a place where you maybe didn't have the power to understand, or you didn't have the capacity to understand the situation fully, or you didn't have the power to be able to like hold your power. It was maybe taken from you. It just feels like you're being asked to go deep this week, to work with the energy of this full moon, actually, is what I'm hearing, because this full moon was all about releasing things from the past, 16 years or whichever, but it really feels like you're being asked to work with the energy of releasing something that's been rooted within you for a really, really, really long time. Something that even goes back to childhood, not even just this last 16 years, but perhaps what you've been going through in the past 16 years has been related to something that happened to you in childhood. It is very clear to me that this is an inner child healing that you need to like look at, that you need to bring to the surface. And it almost feels like I'm being shown that whether you like it or not, it feels like it's going to come to the surface. So just know that if something is coming up within you this week, it is going to be very beneficial for you to kind of sit with that and reflect and process, and then start the process to allow it to be unrooted so that you can heal it, because it's been so deeply rooted within you. And ask for support when you need it. Like, if there's no like shame in asking for support from a therapist. Like, there's talk therapy, there's somatic healing, there's shamanic healing, there's so much healing that you can do and so much support you can receive for this. And just know that it is for your most aligned path, and it's it's being asked for you to come in to do now for a reason. Okay, so much love and for that. So, there's card 3. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Okay, so the energy of this card is making me feel sort of like focused. There's like this focused energy that I'm really wanting to take you and just ensure that you're moving forward, like that there's momentum. I really want you to thread that needle. So it's almost like I'm looking through the needle and I'm questioning whether or not I want to thread it or I want to move forward, but there has to be forward momentum. There has to be movement in order for you to see progress, or for you to see the results that you're looking for. It feels like there's this beautiful opportunity, this beautiful window of time in this moment this week for you to capture that and for you to move forward with it. And again, it could be related to really anything at this point, but it just feels like there's this window, this portal of time that is available for you at this moment. And even in the coming weeks, that just to make sure that you're moving forward with whatever it is that you're trying to call in so that it can come to fruition. So that is the message for number 3. Sorry, it was so short. I hope you have a great week. Okay.